Good Boy is directed by Ben Leonberg and stars Indy the dog in this amazing idea of a horror movie that got me really excited after watching the trailers, to be honest. Man moves into a new home that has supernatural forces lurking in the shadows. As dark entities start to threaten him, his brave dog comes to the rescue. As I said in the intro of this review, the film was an independent movie directed by Ben Leonberg and starring Indy the dog and everything like that. And the idea of it being a dog POV in a horror movie, and he's the main character that we follow throughout the movie, I thought is an incredible idea. Like a supernatural horror movie, we've seen those kinds of things before. But from the perspective of a dog, that feels really original and really interesting. And it's not a dog that can talk or has weird CGI lips that flap around to make it seem like the dog is talking. No, it is just a dog's emotion that we follow. And this dog is not trained. He doesn't have any special acting, training abilities for film before. This is his first feature film debut. This is an independent movie made around $1 million budget. And somehow, out of sheer will, this dog's performance was incredible. Every scene this dog was in, I believed in the emotional state. I understood what the dog Indy is going through. I felt scared when I need to be. I felt emotional when I need to be. This performance from Indy was just incredible. One of the best dog animal performances I have ever seen. And the fact that this dog was not really trained seems to be, I cannot even fathom what it must have been like to shoot over 400 days of this dog trying to get the best shots possible, because there was like a bit of a behind the scenes of this film after the movie was over, where they discuss how they got the performance that they wanted out of Indy and how they had to wait long amounts of time or do so many takes of the same shot or scene to be able to get the performance that they need out of this dog. And it paid off. 400 days of this kind of shoot, that is dedication. And it really does show in the film. Because Indy, a dog, it's easy to get emotional for. Like, it's just a dog who wants to take care of his owner and is doing everything he can to try and protect him. It's basically Courage the Cowardly Dog, but if it was a live action adaptation. But the movie isn't just that idea. By the end of the film, or at least 30 minutes into the movie, you start to see what the film is trying to say. There are themes in the film that relates to the dog's owner and how what he's going through is really tough, but there's nothing that this dog can really do about it other than being as affectionate and caring as he can be. Because whenever you're going through a tough time, what is at least the one thing that you possibly have next to you that will give you unconditional love and will protect you and be there for you whenever you need them? Dogs, or at least animals that truly fucking care about you. And I think as someone, me at least, who's lost 2 dogs now, like I had 2 beagles named Cece and Luna. They were the light of my life. They lit up every day that was bad or happy. They were like the one bright spot no matter what day it was. They were precious dogs. So to watch this film and probably understand what their mindset was and understanding what they're thinking whenever we're not home, or what their perspective of us something wrong happening to us must have been like. This feels like you truly are getting into the mind of this character Indy, how he sees his owner, how he is thinking what is wrong is like something that he needs to like defend his owner from, and you believe in that struggle. You believe in what Indy is going through is tough. I'm trying to be as spoiler free as possible because I felt like the themes of this film and what it's going for is something that is going to leave a lot of discussion about. And from what I'm seeing online, it is like bringing up a lot of discussion of what this film's meaning, especially in its ending, could be, what it could be implied for, what it's a sign of. And I think the film did a great job having our character Indy here represent so many things about being a dog owner that you really do feel emotionally engaged with. And I feel like if you're someone who owns a dog or a pet at least, you're going to feel really emotionally attached to what this film is trying to say by the end of its runtime. And speaking of runtime, I never seen a runtime this short ever. An hour and 13 minutes long for a movie like this. Like, that is like near the same length as something like The Land Before Time. Like, I had never seen a movie get this short of a runtime in such a long time, honestly. And it's nice. It's nice because the pacing felt slow, but it felt effective too. Every scene mattered. I did not feel like the movie was dragged on, nor it was too short. It just felt like the right amount of time we need to understand our characters, understand the emotions of the story, and no scene lingered on too long or too fast. It all felt perfect. This is all to say that I thought Good Boy was an incredible movie. Is it one of the best? No, not the best movies I've seen in a long time. I think there's like maybe a few nitpicks here and there, like maybe some shots that do drag on a little bit, but no overall scene felt pointless. You understand each and every emotion the dog is going through. The themes felt very natural within the story as you're visually watching the story unfold as the movie goes on. Nothing's like blurted out at you in like a big speech or dialogue moment. You just understand the themes in the story just by watching the actions of our characters, including this dog, who gives, in my opinion, one of the, if not the best animal performance I have seen in a motion picture. I'm gonna give Good Boy an A. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.